Hello and welcome to Aulendorf in southern Germany. This is the showroom of Carthago. This is the chic C-line integrated 5.3 queen bed SL motorhome. It's quite luxurious, but it comes at an appropriate cost, which is 102,000 euros. So it is the empty weight 3,180, but you'd put it on a 4,250 basis, so you've got a ton of payload. 779 centimeters long, 227 wide, 289 in height. It's got a double floor. I think well, they've all got double floors. Even the cheapest vans have got double floors. Even the Malibu range now have double floors. So, I mean, 102,000 euros. It is quite a lot of cash, but it is quite a nice van. Okay, 195 centimeters long is the bed. It comes up at the back, so it sort of lifts up. That's why there's that break down there. And you've got storage here in the wardrobes, and under the bed we've also got a chest of drawers, and I'm going to demonstrate this because I think this is quite good. You've got storage down there, currently being used for storing a curtain, but yeah, I'll show you the other one because that mightn't be in use for storing a curtain. Oh no, sorry, the side it doesn't go down. Yeah, only goes down the right hand side. Anyway, so convenient cubby holes at either side of the bed, and you've got a bit of electricity above it so you can charge your phone at night. A little bit of electricity via a USB. Television up here, that was introduced for this year, which is 2020. And it's probably about 2027 by the time you watch this, because it takes me a bit of time to get things up. And we've got an unusual way of doing things. This was introduced for this year. Got a runner down there, and you've got a sort of a complicated runner here. Looks like a bit like a railway junction. Anyway, so I'll show you how this works. You pull on this thing here, and I'm pulling on it. I'm trying to get everything in. There you go. So that comes out like that. So, if you want to sort of sit in bed or lie in bed and watch the television, you can now do so. Like that. What about this gap here? Well, that might be a problem. Well, it could be handy if you want to sort of get out like this, as I'm doing now. Oh, it was one way. So, we'll see how this comes out like that. And there you go. You can sort of join everything up. Not so convinced about this myself, but anyway. Oops, I'll show you how this is working. Not certain if that's meant to go that way or not, but if it is, it's a bit odd. Anyway, that's a recent invention, although I think it's an invention I personally could do without. But anyway, so we'll close this one here now. Here's this being closed. Right, so there's the toilet door, and this thing here also separates. And what if you don't want that there? Oh, you can close it. Of course, you should be closing it from the inside. So that's like that. Quite honest, I think this is a bit unwieldy. I can see this getting broken as well. So put this back, push that back. And that goes on there like that. That's on now. The thing is, it's pretty well on though. It shouldn't rattle too much, I hope, whilst the vehicle is in motion. Right, there's your shower with the duckboard. Duckboard's not necessary because it's not in the gangway. Right, lots of storage down here. This is a place you can put your crates of beer or something. I mean, there should be enough there for the evening, or if there's only yourself in the van, of course. And they've got another one down here. So that potentially will be enough for 2 people if you fill that up with beer as well. Alternatively, you could just get the bottled beer, pour the beer down there, throw the bottles away, and then just go off. That might be easier. You could store more that way. In fact, what you could do is this. Right there, into there, you could just empty the water out and pour your beer in there, and it'll end up there in any case, because that's the black tank, or the grey tank, I should say. Right, so I'm full of good ideas, and you won't find out about that on any other website, YouTube site around. Good. Let's go into the kitchen. You've got one of these coffee machines as an option. I think they taste disgusting, but then again, I'm a bit of a coffee snob. This thing here slides out to reveal 2 bins. I mean, the bins could be a bit bigger. You won't get many beer cans in there, will you? There's your gas. 3 rings. Sink. Nice big sink with a filter thing down there as well. Stop your bits blocking your pipes up. Bed's an option, or is it the other way around? Is it not having a bed being an option? Either way, you can have both. I'd have cabinets, but hey, what happens if you sort of sit under it? Does your head get stuck? Well, it won't get stuck, but you're going to hit your head. That's not the point. Alright, there's me. Can you see me in the mirror? Only just, probably. And if I stand up, ooh, yeah, not enough room there. That's a good reason to get rid of that bed. The height is 289 centimeters, so I think one would need a bit more height on this to get the clearance on the bed front. Right, 9-speed Fiat gearbox. Table turns round in all directions. 32-inch television. There, you've got your electrics. Oh, you've got a big fat fridge here. Yeah, I'll open this up. Don't know why I bother opening them all up. It's because some character was writing "open the fridge" and then calling me all sorts of nasty names in the comments section. This is a handy thing. I really like these things. Slide out pantry. Keep bottles in there and other stuff. Alright, let's have a look outside. Walk around the edge. Convenient place to store things there. Glass in the door. External storage. Really big garage. With this is clever. This comes up, and there's a space to put the front part of your bicycle. Electric stuff goes in there. I'll come around the edge, the outside. Good job, I'm thin. That's patented, that bicycle thing. I think it's a pretty good idea. Huge amount of storage and you can see the place where you can put your beer after you've emptied it out down there. Alternatively, you can use it for storing other things like dog food. So that's the Chic C line integrated 5.3 queen bed SL, and I'm filming lots more other vans here. So if you haven't already done so, please subscribe.